I'm here.
Jerry.
So sorry, ma'am.
No, Wala. So, I mean, okay, before you continue, I just quickly want to say this. I just read some comments now about people saying questions, and questions to the person interviewing. Yesterday, for those of you that are not here, we asked Halima several questions and she answered and explained, you understand. But we didn't finish. That is why we decided to finish now. And it's not like I'm confused or anything. When she's explaining some things, I feel like we should shed more light on some things she mentioned yesterday that pertains to her health. That's why I bring her back. So this Apostle Suleiman, I don't really know. I don't know the guy. How I know him is when I saw his name on the blog. You understand what I'm saying?
But people, they will not believe you, and you're a Christian, and you don't even know him.
I don't know him. I can't lie. I only saw him on blog.
I know him.
I saw him on blog when they wrote about him.
Okay.
But where I'm going is, the reason you are here is to shed light so that people will not run into this problem. And instead of them to concentrate, they are there making fun.
Please, just help me add. So there's somebody you add to this live, please.
Okay.
Godson dot son 40. This lover, please. I don't know. Can you send the request so that we can add you
to Godson son 40? So I think everybody, Halima, I think basically I'm learning a lot from what you're saying. And I think a lot of people, instead of making jabs or whatever, it's not easy what you're doing, coming out. You are being courageous about this thing. I cannot imagine the backlash from your friends, from your family, from your colleagues. But why I'm passionate about this is in Nigeria, and I say it, I stand by it. When something happens and involves a man or a woman, Nigerians are quick to condemn the woman and say, oh, why did the woman do? Two people are involved in something. Somebody is coming out to speak her truth. That's why the fact she's saying, I made a mistake. I don't want other people to make this mistake. I want them to learn from my story. I don't want to die in silence. I really don't think it's something we should be joking around about. I don't think so. I think what people should do is the way I am listening and trying to get points for them to listen so they can pick. For all you know, there are some people on this slide that Sulaiman is still talking to. For all you know, Eshima Wambe, that Sulaiman is still tricking. And they won't listen now until they fall prey. My sister, please continue.
Yeah. So where did we stop from? So sorry.
You were talking. You were talking about You talked about your ailments. What's after the ailments? Then I asked you. I said, did he give you money? Did he give you that money in cash? You said no. He didn't give you money. Then you now read some charts.
Yeah, that's he doesn't do the transfer, which was in 2018. You understand? So if in 2018 we were talking and chatting that way, which means we were still communicating, he knew about me being sick.
So now you got to the point. Yeah, you got to the point where where they are trying to say, maybe you don't know what happened. Like they are trying to say maybe you did.
Like I don't know what I'm talking about.
And so that's where you were before the thing went off.
Yeah, it's not.
You showed us receipts of your relationship. You showed us receipts of your relationship, receipts of the messages to say yes, this truly happened. If it didn't happen, I won't be calling it papi. We won't be having this kind of conversation. And that he never even reached out. And then I was now asking you that when you were bleeding, did he ever give you anything to use on yourself? You now said no, he didn't give you.
No, I can't lie on him. What he didn't do, I will not say he didn't.
So that's where we were. That's around where we were.
No. I did. Well, he didn't. He only gave me drink Maltina or juice. That's all. Because I cook for him here. He tells me what he wants to eat, and I cook. And he comes and eats, so I know the things he eats and drinks. So when a pastor, a person different one, I know than person when me know. I don't know a pastor. I only know him as a pastor now. Good luck. I never knew him as a pastor. His name
you found out later.
That's his real name is Papa. People call him Papi. Papa actually is his name. His father gave him that name. So me saying Papi is just me, you know, adding the Papi. Yeah, I call him Papi, my dear. Now the name what they call people like that time. So I did my own mistake, and right now I want to just, you know, free my mind. Whatever happens, since no one cares about my health. So I mean, it's good that I'm here to talk about my story. You understand? I have a lot of people here who want to come in. I don't even know how they want to come in now. I don't know.
They are not the person you mentioned. The person you
yes.
mentioned, I don't think they saw his request, because a lot of requests were coming in.
Can you send a request? I don't want to call her name before they rush and call her now.
Okay.
Can you send your request?
You said Godson. Is that the person's handle?
Yes.
Can you type it? Type the handle. Can you put the handle there?
Because I'm not using, let me use my own phone to send the message.
Okay.
Yes.
To send the handle.
Better. Yes. That's the handle I just posted with my name.
Okay. Okay. God's.son. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Please, just lover, check your draft.
Okay, so can I ask, who is this person to you, or who is this person to him?
No. Let the person come on. When the person comes on, then we'll know. There's no need, because I realize you know, calling the people's name is not something that is advisable, so that it should just be a surprise here.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So while we are waiting for the person to join, just, you know, continue from where you stopped, where you said, obviously, you had this relationship with this man. You didn't know that he was a pastor.
I didn't know.
And
if I know, I don't run now. I know.
And
with
you,
chop me before I run.
With you, he was just your boyfriend. And
yes,
they are saying he didn't send requests. Can you read it?
Okay, no problem. The person wanted to, maybe another time.
Tell them to help you invite the person.
My dear, I don't tire. I don't tire. Time they go. Mo hurry. Mo just round up this. Mo just round up.
So have you sent the person a message?
I'm sending it.
Okay. Maybe they've not read it.
They have, because they are actually watching. The person is watching. So
tell the person to resend the request. Tell the person to resend the request.
No problem. The person just called me. Then let him go and preach now. That's his work.
Okay.
How are you, my dear?
Hi, Halima.
Wow.
Hi, Princess. How are you?
I'm fine. Oh, who is this, please?
Well, introduce yourself.
Like, I've literally been crying all through here. I've not been on Instagram for
I'm so sorry.
a while, and I got to hear about all of this yesterday, and I saw the one you did yesterday, and I spoke to Halima, and I said, it's amazing. None of the people that used to hang out with you are coming to defend you. Like, I do not understand that. What kind of friends are those people?
Hold on, dear Benita. This lover said, so when I let her know, why didn't I run? As I won't go, drag me back. I won't go. It's not easy. She's one of the people that will actually say something now, because when she called me, I'm like, oh my God, you know, I can't believe you want to do this, you know.
Sorry,
so
is her name Benita? Is your name Benita? Okay.
Yes. Halima, you remember this photo you posted?
That's her.
You remember
the picture? That's her.
Okay, Princess. Oba, I'm gonna go straight to the point.
Thank you.
With the little that I know about this whole thing, yeah. Halima and I were besties at the time I just came back from the UK. We were rolling like every day. We would hang out, we would do stuff together. Halima is a good person. If anybody comes here to say anything else about her, I don't know about that. But what I know about this lady is she's a fantastic soul. She's a giver.
Please, you know Johnson with me?
Of course I do. I think that was 2012, 2013, thereabouts. Yeah.
Okay.
May 8th is my birthday.
That's
May
my birthday.
9th, yeah. Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow. I found the birthday mate. Anyway, so May 9, I celebrated my birthday in 2013 at Radisson Blue Hotel in Victoria Island. And Halima and I, we stayed in my friend's hotel back then, the man I was dating back then. And then the next day, she was crying about something.
Okay.
I don't want to expose all that here. And I now told her, Halima, do you know what? I want to go get a tattoo. She now said, let's go. We went to the tattoo parlor, and guess what she was doing? She changed the name of Suleiman here on her finger, her pinky finger, and she changed it to something else. So that was when I knew she was heartbroken. Now, before then, to be honest, she's not capping when she said all she knows is he's into oil and gas. Because all we knew that time was Halima was dating this big man that was into oil and gas.
Wow.
In fact, at a point, we thought it was Dangote. At a point, we thought it was Dangote. We were like, until when I later found out it was Johnson. So, like she rightly said, they used to hang out at Prote Hotel and all that, and her place at Maryland. My pain here is, the reasons I've been crying here is, Halima is not denying the fact that she did not date this man. She's come out to tell her truth. But my point is, a man that a lady has done abortion for 3 times, wow. A lady that you sleep with on her period, she went through all of this. I knew when Halima was bleeding. Nobody told me. When we go out, sometimes we have to carry extra tampons, pad, and the rest of it. I went everywhere with Halima at that time. We went to all her shows. We went everywhere. We would go with tampons, pad, and all of that, right? And sometimes when she's getting up, she'll tell me, babe, check, I don't stain. I'll be like, no, you're good. Go do your presentation. Go do whatever your award, whatever you want to do, right? Now, my point is, the deed has been done. Nobody's holy. What is his name? Johnson too is human, like Halima said, that's what he says, that after all, he's human. But my thing is, you're not going to treat somebody's child that you dated for years like this. She is bleeding. She aborted for you 3 times. Maybe in the course of the abortion, something must have tampered with her womb. Maybe that's why she's bleeding profusely. Why didn't you seek medical attention for her? Why did you dump her? Why did you litter her? Where did the love you once had for her or had for her go? Why all of a sudden did she become so demon or whatever to you that you have?
He's even saying, I have blood to shed. I have a lot of blood to shed. Making it look like I am the one who is.
Halima, stop crying. Even me, like, the thing is just so painful, like a human being would treat another person like this. See, even if that person is your worst enemy, right? Even if that person is your worst enemy, okay, you have all the resources, Johnson. You can take her to the best hospital and know what is wrong with her. And when they are treating her, you can just be like, you know what, we can't do this anymore, even if you want to leave her. But at least show concern. Somebody did
abortion. Can I quickly ask something? Benita, can I quickly ask?
Yeah, go on,
now,
please.
I just want to be as objective as that. And this is me, so just take me like, I want to say, you said she aborted 3 times. And this guy didn't even care after she was born. I want to ask you a direct question. Could it be because he was not happy that you aborted the pregnancy? Could that be the reason?
Is that question for me or Halima?
He was hot.
Is it because, did he tell you, like, you know, you get pregnant, you tell him, did he say, oh, don't abort my baby, then you now went ahead to abort it? Is that what happened?
That's not even the thing. I'm telling you that this one, he knows. He asked for it. Will I be the one to say, let me carry your baby?
No, wait. You got pregnant, he asked you to do the abortion.
No, he said I should keep it. When I told him that I'm seeing my period now, the first time, he was really upset about it and even shedding tears and doing this because he likes to do this, you know. And anybody who does that is somebody who is not truthful. He's not, no, don't even, you know, there's no need for you to look down. So, you know, when he does that, I usually think maybe he's upset or something. I'll not be the one again you know, oh, if you remember, Benita, when you had your birthday, and I called you to say, why did you write my name on your DM telling me thank you? It was Johnson who, remember,
I remember now, he was angry that time.
Yes,
yeah.
He was angry that I was having party for my friends. This lady knows about it.
Yeah.
And I said, do you know Johnson? She doesn't even know which of the Johnson I was talking about because I did not call his name. And I said, my guy just told me now that you wrote my name on your DP, her own DP. How is this man seeing this lady's DP?
I don't know. That thing shook me because
maybe did you give him your number? Did he have your number?
I don't know him. I like I said, that time I live in the UK, I had only just visited. I go and I come back. So what I'm trying to say here is this, yeah. What happened at that time, because Halima is a celebrity and all that. So I just threw this big party for myself, and she was there. Mary Ranta was there. One other actress, I can't remember, a few other actresses were there. They came for the birthday party, and I now made a headline, and I gave the credit to Halima. I said, my superstar friend Halima Abubakar throws a lavish party for me, just to give her the credit. And then this man called her, started fighting with her and causing drama. And I remember that scene vividly. This was 2013.
I have to tell her to edit it because I don't know who on her BB is actually following him. I don't understand. So
now, let me say something. Let me say something to the ladies listening and learning if you want to learn, yeah? A lot of people on here are saying, oh, so you knew he was married, he was this, he was that, he was that. First of all, I repeat, we only knew he was into oil and gas at that time. And then secondly, when in Nigeria has polygamy become a problem? If he's polygamous, Halima here as well is Muslim. So if she decides to be somebody's second wife, what's the big deal? What's the big deal?
But Benita, Halima said yesterday that when he asked her out, what he said to her that he's separated. He's not with his wife. That's what she said. Except you are not changing that.
No, Princess, I'm saying that afterwards, when she finally found out that this person is a married man, you know, relationship, at some point, it has started getting sweet. You're not going to now say, okay, you want to end something good or something beautiful because I figure out that he's married. Where in the Constitution is it a sin for Halima to be Johnson's second wife? Where? When has polygamy become a sin? So you guys chill with all the why were you dating a married man? Why were you dating a married man? Please, she could have been a second wife.
Benita, can I say something? Don't look at their comments. Are you with me, Benita? If you say you've been on this life or you watched yesterday, you will see the way they are even insulting me. So don't look at that. Look, continue your explanation, and if there's anything that needs clarification, they will distract you. Sure, you understand? And I have my reasons for asking, because we asked Halima a lot of questions yesterday. She answered everything. I asked her the remaining few today. She answered. So when I see a question in whatever you are saying, I also have to ask you. Are you with me? Which is why I asked. That could it be that he was angry, saying that Shebi, now you go come on my baby. So I don't go, you understand? But like you said, no matter what, if Apostle Suleiman had told her that I want this baby, and she now said, oh, I've removed it, but I'm bleeding, it should not be the reason why he will now abandon her. Because they were in a relationship, and she said they were in a 6-year relationship, like proper one. You understand? So I don't think that one, okay, Gist Lover is saying that.
No, Gist Lover, don't get me wrong. See, listen, let me rephrase. Gist Lover, she did not know at first. He said they were separated. He was into oil and gas. He was separated. It was along the line. Even at the time, she knew that the man was married. I don't know about that. At that time, I had probably gone back to my zone, right? So what I'm just trying to say here is the deed has been done, right? This woman was bleeding profusely. Halima will sit on her bed, on her chair. She will have to put cloth or whatever. It's simple. How do we take care of you? Abandoning somebody you dated for so long like that is where my pain is coming from. I do not know what must have gone wrong with this girl's internal organs for her to be bleeding like this. Everybody is shouting, okay, it might be fibroid, it might be fibroid. She has gone for all that treatment.
She has gone for she went for scan, she went for a complete MRI for the tummy area. And what did they say? Did they say any reason? Did they see anything?
No, that's for court. All this one. Auntie Princess, let's see the nail. The time is going. This is to one. Yes.
Okay, let's
for, you know, those info are for the court.
For the court, yeah.
Yes. So if there is any more.
Okay. Oh yeah, Benita, round up.
Yes.
I'm listening.
Right. Exactly. Because I really want to round up. So what I'm trying to say is, for someone to come out to tell her story like this, let's not. Someone that is down already, we shouldn't continue to stone her to death. Yeah.
Stella said, I'm capping. I'm sitting to one side. I'm looking fair. When they took off the lights, I'm not looking black. I don't understand that.
A relationship, this relationship where two people, it takes two to tango. You know,
exactly.
She didn't do this thing to herself. This man should like take responsibility to an extent, you know, especially her health. Her health is where me I'm concerned. Like, it is not fair.
He should go with his money. He should go with his money, please. He should go with his money. There's no need for all that. I mean, it has passed. It has gone beyond all that now, because they are saying it's because of money we are talking about. If he didn't say that trying to blackmail him, you people wouldn't have heard anything about money. Sweetheart, you know where the places have been. Don't worry about me going to churches and all that. I know what I'm doing, yeah? Benita, no cry. Why are you crying? Benita, stop now. I don't do that. You know, Miss Mistake.
See, Benita, me, I'm very emotional. I will not be able to control myself. You said you came to clarify something. I know you are feeling bad for your friend. But the truth is, if anybody is going to take any lesson away from this, if this video is going to help anyone, you have to be as brave as Halima is. I know this is not easy for her. I can't imagine the backlash. So if you are her friend, I really just want to advise her, you really need to be strong for her, okay? Because if you start crying, she starts crying, I start crying.
Halima, Halima, do you remember the night I was at your place and you called me and you said to me that he said we should go for Kefi's party, and then we went for Kefi's thingy in her restaurant somewhere in Maryland or something?
I was there.
I just don't want to say anything while she's talking, because I've been online, so there's no way we would have communicated. You know, she just sent me a message that, please, can she come online? And I don't know what she's coming to say, if she's going to support him, because I don't know, maybe they are friends now. You know, life can change. So I just brought her in to see. I was just saying, okay, let me see what Benita, because I've not seen her in 5 years. Because of that.
We've not seen for years. I've not seen her in
I always call you
years.
to say, what did you tell Johnson? Because of him, both of us had to separate, because everything he knows about both of us. So if I need to call a lot of people, there will be a lot of people on this slide now, so that you will know that everybody gets, you understand, weaknesses. We have all these things. Stand by. This one I didn't even know about. She just came on. When you see your friend going through something, whether not true or not lie, you check up on the friend.
Right.
I heard you're going through this. Is it true? I heard this. Is it a lie? No, it wasn't like this. Now, if I gave you that impression, correct it. Simple. You're telling me I have a lot of blood to shed.
Don't see. I will fight you, Halima. I don't know the Apostle Suleiman. I don't know, but I mean, I don't know him one-on-one or anything. But from the little I see, you people, like, maybe because he does, he has some power or whatever. Let me tell you one thing. See, Halima, let me tell you one thing. I'm going to tell you straight, yeah? You said it before. I've said it, and I've said it to Benita as well again. You have made a mistake, yes. But you have decided, I'm going to hold on to that, except you were lying to me. You told me yesterday that you want your truth out there so that a lot of people will not fall victim. Okay? So, it means you can't be afraid of God and afraid of man. Okay? You pick one side. Are you with me? The reason you are here talking right now is because God wants you to be here to be able to say your truth. You could be gone. Okay? If you bleed continuously for a month, you and I know you can die from bleeding.
Right.
So if you've been bleeding, if you've been bleeding for that long, you fell sick, you got up, you fell sick, and you are here today. Okay, don't try and don't even give that thought a space that you kill off. What will you do? Everybody will die once. Everybody will die once. Nobody's going to die 2 times. You are here now. Use the opportunity to make sure that some people don't, because as I'm talking to you, he's chatting with some ladies. Yes, narcissists, they don't change.
This lover said, did I introduce any of my friends to him? Yes, I did. But she's not one of the people. I did.
Introduce as what? For him to just be their friends or for him to have something with them?
No. When he left, after a while, he was trying to introduce, me to another life entirely. You understand? Which is trying to think if I can allow somebody come in as a third party while we are having sex. And I'm like, I don't understand. And I said, no, I shouldn't worry, because he'll tell you, no, don't worry. If you do your eye like this, he'll tell you, no, don't worry. That's how he is.
So did that finally happen?
Huh?
Did that finally happen?
No, now. I brought the girl so that he can enjoy himself.
But you were not there?
Two girls. No, I'm not involved.
Okay.
So I did introduce those girls to no, I'm not there for the threesome. If I did there, I would tell you. No, no threesome, this lover.
So he didn't meet Benita one-on-one? Like, never. You didn't? Okay.
Princess, listen to me for the last time. I said I just knew what my friend was going through, the bleeding and all of that. The Johnson she was dating, but I never met him in person.
Okay.
And then I was with her the day she decided to rewrite on top of the his name the day we went for the tattoo. That's all. And then what I knew about him, he was an oil and gas magnate.
Okay.
I think that's all. People need
I think
and
yes.
I hope people have learned from this. Do a background check thoroughly. Know who is engaged, who is married. If possible, post their pictures so that you will know. God knows I regretted what I did. God knows I have learned from it. If anybody wants to judge me, it's okay.
Excuse me, Halima.
I have already judged myself.
Excuse me, Halima, can I say something? I like the fact that you're acknowledging all that has happened. And for me, it's an eye-opener when a man says, oh, I love you so much, I don't mind having sex with you on your period. It's an eye-opener for me right now, because I know a host of men out there that say it. Oh, I don't mind, I'll have period with you. I'll have sex with you on your period, blah, blah, blah. For me now, I'm seeing another angle to that thing. It's an eye-opener for me, because
when my mom heard it too, my mom was shocked. He blocked my mom. You know how he used to call my mom now? He blocked her.
So are you suing him? Are you going to sue him?
I already said I was suing him first before he went to send that letter. Even if he hadn't done all this, I would have sued his ass. I'm still going to sue him. I'm counter-suing him.
Just apart from suing him, right, which is okay, why are we not talking about how Halima is going to heal properly, therapy, and the rest of it?
I was waiting for you to finish, because yesterday that's what we started with. Yeah, but what Halima told me yesterday, Halima said, no, Halima already confirmed yesterday. She said, first things first, she thanks God the bleeding has stopped. That's first thing.
But I need to go for therapy.
I know. We'll come to that. So, Benita, when you don't finish your own, we'll continue with Halima. We'll round up.
Auntie Princess, Oba, Halima, we'll talk later.
Okay. So now, because Halima, the thing, I didn't want to be interjecting too much, except when I needed to ask, some questions to clarify some things. Have you, now that you have summarized with Benita, can I now, talk at least from, let me say, from a neutral person ground? You understand? Okay, so the first thing is, when I asked you, I said, how are you feeling? Are you better? But you said, thank God you are no longer bleeding. You understand what I'm saying? Now, from the look of things, I can also see that you need a lot of therapy. Definitely. That is definite. You understand? But from what you have said as well, I have picked from one or two things that you are not that kind of person that would want to ask, go out of your way to ask people for help, because you don't know maybe the stress or ridicule that will come with it. But like your friend said, I know, but I want to tell you something now, and I want you to write it down. Me, I don't know you before now. I know you on TV, but not one-on-one. So I don't have anything to gain by lying to you. Number one, what is a mistake? You've made a mistake. But you see, the most important part of it is you have realized your mistake. You have owned up to it, but now you are willing to make other people not get into that problem. So I'll tell you this one thing. No one is perfect. Everybody has a side that they don't wish people to know. Everybody has some things that they are not proud of that they've done. So I am going to tell you on that note, Halima, look at me. You see crying. Me, I can tell you, crying will damage your health. Okay? I have a lot of, if you notice, when somebody said she looks hungry, I was tired because I used medication for sleep. You know why? Let me even go there. No, don't worry, don't worry. I'm saying the person was right. I was looking somehow because I'm on some medications, because I've been having challenges with my health. But then when I was advised that,
I don't
Princess,
sleep too. I don't sleep
yes,
too. I have to force myself to sleep.
When they start saying, Princess, stop crying, stop overthinking, I didn't listen. It has a bad repercussion. That's the one thing I would tell you. You understand what I'm saying? You have to first identify the fact that there must be a reason this thing has come to fall, so that maybe God even wants to use you for some people. That's number one. Number two, you need therapy. I'm not talking of just go and talk to someone. I am talking of a very good therapist. So when we finish, I'm going to send you the number of somebody that is extremely good. You understand? Extremely. I'm not talking of Kwekwe. You understand what I'm saying? One of the best in Nigeria. Do you understand me? I will send that to you so that you can contact the person, and then we'll move from there. Now, the other thing I want to say is this. Fine, you have said right now, you have stopped bleeding. But I also, the Bible says, Christian mighty wise me, Bobby Angel yet me, you have to be prepared all the time. Okay? And you said you normally you just live your life. You don't really the person where I'm going to now ask you, you see where you then and now God hold you. Now you hold your life. You have to look for a way to reconnect with your God one-on-one. I know you will go to churches, they will pray, they will fast with you. That is good, because when you are in situations like this, you can't fast or pray for yourself. You need assistance. Sure, you see, but you have to trace yourself back to your God and find him and hold on to him. Because you know what I can tell you? A lot of attack is still going to come spiritually. I didn't tell you this yesterday because I know a lot of people joke too much about things. And me, I'm not like that. When the life was going off and on, first time, second time, up to the like fifth or sixth time, and I was writing, please, I can do it. I was writing it in the comment section.
Let's not give people power. I think it's okay.
Wait, the moment I even started, the moment I wanted to start, I know what happened to me. That's I was like just
Stop
now.
So because I can see you guys writing Iyabojo. I'm done talking about.
Don't mind them. Don't look at them. Listen to me. So what I'm saying is, face your God. You see, apart from therapy, you need to find yourself back to God. You understand? God will be the judge of everybody, whether old or young. You need a personal relationship with him. Apart from maybe you go out to pray. Okay, that's the advice I'll give you online in front of everybody. But I'll talk to you in your DM. So please, if you have the chance, read your DM. But I want to tell you something. You are strong. You are courageous. What you have done, a lot of people cannot do it. And I'm going to say this. Some people on this life are still in this trap, but they are feeling my own go different. It no go different. If Loto Apostle Suleiman is the way that all these things that we are seeing, it cannot change. People like that don't change. Don't let anybody be deceiving you. It's only God that knows who is worshiping him, who is truly worshiping him. So, Halima, thank you so much. God bless you. We'll talk after the live chat, but for the sake of this chat, you have to retrace your steps back to God. You need therapy, serious one, okay? And then you need to be prepared. The road ahead is going to be rough. It's never easy to tell the truth. I don't want to tell you the things I saw when I decided to come out and say the truth. People will attack you. People you have helped, they will turn against you. But it doesn't matter. Just be looking at the person that kept you. That is God Almighty.
Yeah.
Okay? So thank you, everybody. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much.
I appreciate it. Thank you for listening. I hope you're able to pick something and work on it and live a very responsible life, and teach your children how to be contented, and pray to God and go close to God. Because if I was very close to God, I should be able to, you know, the spirit of discernment, they said, but I mean, it wasn't up at that time. Maybe that's why I made a, you know, bad judgment call. But I hope you make the right decisions that are better than mine, that I have made. That's all that I have to say. Thank you all. God bless you. Thank you.
No worries. We'll talk after the live. Thank you, everyone.
Gislova, God bless you for your timeline. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Gislova. Though you called me out, and I just answered to the call out. There was no point of me. And for those thinking maybe I call people's name, if I call people's name, trust me, you people won't be able to sleep in Nigeria. So, no, I had nothing to do with your names. So you going actually did me a favor, because I realized that none of you are worth it. None of you in Nollywood are worth it. Yes. I didn't even call your names. If I call your names, you'll be in trouble. So I leave you all to God. And God bless you, everybody. God bless you, Nigerians. Thank you. God bless you.